Hello there, everybody. Thank you so much for stopping by for your daily tarot forecast. This forecast is going to be for the day of June the 20th, the day before the solar eclipse. Let's just go ahead and get started right now with Aries for June the 20th. And we're using the Shadowscapes Tarot today. Aries, you're starting off with the Queen of Wands, followed by the Queen of Swords in reverse, and the King of Wands in reverse. So you've got all people showing up in your reading for tomorrow. Really, could happen anytime between today and tomorrow. Hmm. Just trying to see which person you actually are, if you're any of these. Okay. So, Aries, I'm not sure that you're actually any of these. I think you're witnessing a situation go down, actually. So, with the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Swords, you've got a situation where you have two people with feminine energy, so probably females, but they could be masculine males with more, less assertive energy, let's say that. So basically, two feminine energies who are, I want to say, I really kind of think that they're at each other's throats. And I think that one of them actually cuts the other one off or cuts them out of their life, cuts off communication with them. Okay, but I don't think that was before there was some drama. There were some words exchanged back and forth between these two. Now, these two people, one of them is going to be somebody who is very cheerful, optimistic, friendly, kind of bubbly type of personality. And the other one is going to be more thoughtful, more logical, more grounded. The more thoughtful, more logical person is going to be the one that's cutting off cheerful and bubbly, Miss Cheerful and Bubbly. Why is this happening? Because something's happened that has made somebody feel depressed or like they have a problem that they don't know how to solve. And this is going to be, once again, somebody else in your sphere of influence for most of you. For a few of you, this is actually going to be you. But you're going to be feeling like, or they're going to be feeling like they just don't know what to do with the situation. And they're normally good at problem solving. And because they don't know what to do with the situation, I think your Queen of Swords here in reverse gets really protective and upset about that and cuts off your Queen of Wands here after exchanging some words. All right, so that was interesting. We've got an interesting start to the day. Annie, glad to see you here, my dear. How are you doing? Let's look at Taurus. This is going to be Taurus anytime between now and the end of June the 20th. Okay, so Taurus, you guys have the Knight of Pentacles showing up first, followed by the Ten of Pentacles, followed by the Eight of Cups in reverse. Glad to hear you're doing well, Miss Annie. Okay, Taurus, what's happening here? Taurus, you are making slow and steady progress towards reaching some kind of goal that brings you a sense of security. Why is this happening? This is happening because you have gone back to an old plan that you used to have that you had set on the back burner. And so now you're making progress towards that sense of security again. Gemini. You guys are up next. This is going to be Gemini for the 20th of June. Okay, Geminis, you guys have the King of Pentacles in reverse, followed by the Chariot, followed by the Queen of Cups. Okay, so Geminis. King of Pentacles in reverse along with the Chariot. There is somebody who is emotionally broken. In other words, whenever they think things over, everything doesn't really compute just right. Not all the gears catch in the right place when they're thinking things through. Okay? So they are emotionally or maybe even mentally a little broken. And you have gotten yourself tethered to somebody who is a little bit broken when it comes to the way that they think about things or the way that they view things. Now, why did you get yourself tethered to this person? All you need is love, love, love. Because of your feelings for them. Not necessarily just love, although I think that's going to apply for a lot of you, but for a lot of you, there's also a lot of empathy that I'm picking up here. And for some of you, I think you feel like this is the underdog and you just really want to help them. For some of you, you don't just want to help them, you want to make them your project. You might want to look out for that. Tethering yourself to a project is not always the best plan for you or the project. All right, let's move on. Let's look at Cancer. This is going to be Cancer for the 20th of June. Thank you for that thumbs up. I do appreciate it. Cancers, yay. You guys have some good stuff happening here. All right. You guys have the 10 of Cups. Woot woot. You also have the Magician right side up. Woot woot again. And you have the Emperor in reverse. Cancers, you've been having some rough readings lately, so it's nice to see something that's pretty good come up for you. Excuse me. Now, what do we have? 10 of Cups and the Magician. You're very happily manifesting something, and I think that you're manifesting this with other people. So this could be something you're manifesting in a relationship, or this could be something that you're manifesting just with other people that you have friendships with or that you're in a partnership with. Okay? Happily manifesting. And why is this happening? Isn't this interesting? This is happening because of the Emperor in reverse. There's some kind of narcissist in your sphere of influence. And it's interesting because usually narcissists kind of bring misery wherever they go. But this narcissist has inspired you to work along with other people to manifest happiness in spite of them. Yay. Okay, so Cancers, that's good. That also explains why you've been getting so many crummy readings lately, too, if you've got a narcissist in your midst. All right, let's look at Leos. This is Leo for June the 20th. Leo, 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 for June the 20th. Okay, Leos, you guys have the Three of Swords right side up. You have the Ace of Swords. Hello there, Cheryl. And you have the Seven of Cups. Okay, so Leos, Leos, Leos. Whew. You guys heard that saying, the truth shall make you free? The truth shall make you free. Sometime between now and the end of the 20th, you are going to be hearing the truth about a situation that you were feeling heartbroken over. And when you hear that truth, that heartbreak is going to be mending or healing. You're not going to be so heartbroken anymore. And why is this happening? Why is this happening? Is this you or someone else? I think this truth that you're going to be hearing is actually about somebody else and how they have been looking at other options or looking for other options for a while. And I think whenever you hear that, you're going to be like, oh, really? So that's not such a great loss after all, is it? All right, that's for Leos. Zuli, hello, hello. Glad to see you both here. Zuli and Cheryl, welcome. How are you? Virgos, you guys are up next. This is Virgo for June the 20th. Oops. Okay, well, Virgos, I think I'm going to take the cards that fell face up for you, and we're going to pull one more out of the other two that fell. All right, so Virgos, you guys have the Seven of Cups. You also have the Knight of Wands in reverse. And you have the Fool card in reverse. What's going on here, Virgo? Is this Virgo or is this somebody in their sphere of influence? Seven of Cups with the Knight of Wands in reverse. Virgos, you guys have lots and lots and lots of options. But it looks to me like one of the options that you're focusing on is somebody who's a runaround type of girl or a runaround type of guy. They kind of don't know how to be faithful. They're always chasing the most shiny new thing. And why is this happening? Why are you most focused on that instead of your other options, Virgos? Because you started something with this person, with this runaround guy or this runaround girl, as a leap of faith, not knowing where it was going to take you. And you've actually really considered just letting it go and letting it be in the past. But you've decided that it hasn't run its course yet. And you still want to see where this will go. And so you are choosing, even though you have other options, you're choosing to continue forward with this runaround person. And for those of you who don't know what I mean when I say a runaround person, I mean a cheater. Well, you're quite welcome for the news for Leo. I don't get to pick if it's good or not. I just pass along the messages, but I'm glad it was something that you like. That's always a relief. Libra, you guys are up next for June the 20th. La, da, 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 da. This can happen anytime between now and June the 20th. Boy, I really need to retire this deck. It's starting to show some wear. Libra. Okay, so Libras, you guys show the King of Wands. 6 of Cups. And the Judgment card. Well, we can certainly tell that Mercury's in retrograde, can't we, guys? Okay, Libra, you have somebody coming back from the past. This is going to be somebody who is probably a little bit younger, or on the younger side. Somebody who is very outgoing, very social. They like to make other people laugh. They like to have attention. They can be very inspired and enthusiastic, high energy type person. So somebody like that is coming back from your past. And you've got the Judgment card in reverse. Or, I mean, it's not in reverse. The Judgment card right side up, which just means that this person coming back from the past, whatever type of relationship you had with them before, whether it was friendship or romantic or whatever it was that you had in progress with them before, you're bringing that back to life whenever they show up from the past. Okay, so that's Libras. La da da da, la da da da. Thank you to those of you spending some of your precious time with me today. We're on next to Scorpios. This is going to be Scorpio for June the 20th. Thank you also for the thumbs ups, and thank you for sharing this video with others. Scorpio, whoa, whoa. Let's see what comes up for me and my fellow Scorpios. Okay, Scorpios. Knight of Swords shows up first. The Fool shows up second. And the Knight of Cups shows up in reverse. Okay, so Scorpios, we are going to be starting something new, and it is going to be something that has to do either with commerce or with words. And we're starting this as a leap of faith. Okay, why is this happening? Because we've got a Knight of Cups in reverse. We're feeling kind of pessimistic about either our own particular romantic relationships in general, or people in general. And so because we're not focusing on romance or relationships, we actually have time to start this, whether we're starting to write a new book or whether we're just sending out an email letting somebody know how much they disappointed us or made us angry. There's definitely communication here. Could be written or verbal. Or this could actually be the start of some kind of new logical foundation of a business or something like that too. But it feels much more like a start of some kind of conversation to me. And it's because we're not really focused on any kind of love interest or love. We're able to focus on something completely different. And that's why we're doing that. So that's Scorpio, time taking. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. That makes me think of that one song. I don't even know the name of it, but there's a line in there. Time keeps on ticking, ticking, ticking into the future. It's an old hippie song, I'm sure. All right, let's look at Sagittarius. This is Sagittarius for June the 20th. That terrible noise is my air conditioning unit. It sounds like somebody's about to lift off in a shuttle from the living room. Anyway, Sagittarius. 5 of Cups in reverse. 2 of Pentacles in reverse. And King of Cups in reverse. Okay, Sagittarius. Five of Cups in reverse plus the 2 of Pentacles in reverse. There was somebody that had too much on their plate, and everything sort of fell through the cracks. This could even be a situation where somebody had too many people on their plate. Maybe they were juggling you and somebody else, or maybe you were the juggler. And they decided, you know what, I'm just going to stick with one. And as this person has decided to stick with one person, then that is bringing forgiveness. Whether you're the juggler, whether you're the person forgiving, it kind of feels like you can be either side of this story, which is not normal for my reading, but the energy just has you kind of on both sides of this plate here. So you could be the one actually bringing forgiveness to the situation. You could be the one that is actually like focusing on one person instead of the other. But this also doesn't have to be, does it have to be a romantic read? I don't think it has to be a romantic read. This can be about other types of relationships too. This can even be about if somebody owed you money and they've decided that they're going to focus on paying you off if they owed you money. But why is this happening? This is happening because you've let somebody know that you are not very happy with them. And because you've let somebody know that they're not very, this makes sense. You're the one that's doing the forgiveness then. You've let somebody know that you're not very happy with them, and that has made them decide that they're going to start focusing on you more so that you will let go of any negative feelings or negative vibes towards them, Sagittarius. Hello there, Alicia. Glad to see you. All right, let's look at Capricorn next. This is Capricorn for June the 20th. Capricorns, 8 of Pentacles, the Sun, and the Lovers in reverse. We like that card. We just don't like it in reverse, that last card there. All right, so Capricorn, here's what's going on. You're making plans about how you're going to find your happiness and attain your goals and your dreams. And you're planning on doing this in a very forthright and opaque kind of way. You want everybody to, you're going to be bringing a lot of clarity to the situation. You're not going to be hiding anything from anybody. And so you're making plans to move forward and to find things that make you happy. Why is this happening? Because there's some kind of partnership that has been broken between you and another person or you and a group of people. And whenever this partnership is broken, this gives you the opportunity to make some plans that you would not have been able to make before about finding your happiness and doing those things that bring joy to you. Good for you, Capricorn. Aquarius, you guys are next. You guys are next. Aquarius for June the 20th. La, da, 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 da. Into the future. Okay, so Aquarius. 9 of Cups. Also, 5 of Swords. Also, Knight of Swords in reverse. Okay. La, da, da, da. What do we have going on here? No, you're not. Aquarius. You're always happy with a good debate, aren't you? A good verbal sparring. You're feeling very satisfied about a fight or a debate that you've had, actually. You're quite welcome, Zulu. You're quite welcome, Annie. Why is this happening? Because somebody made a rash action took some action to stand up for something that they believed in. Aquarius, that was the wrong move for them to make around you, wasn't it? Aquarius is very nimble with their verbal skills. Have y'all ever noticed that before? So this other person went off kind of half-cocked defending something that they believed in without knowing all the facts. And Aquarius, you just wiped them right out and took great joy and pleasure in that, didn't you? Well, this debate should be coming anytime between now and the end of the 20th. You won't have to wait much longer. Pisces, you guys are up next. This is going to be Pisces for the 20th of June, anytime between now and the end of the 20th. La da 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 da. 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 Sometimes it gets on my nerves because it doesn't always do what I want it to do. Not normally, though. What I like about long hair is if it's bothering you, you can always put it in a pony or put it in a bun. With short hair, if it's bothering you, you're just stuck. That makes me crazy. All right, so let's look at Pisces. You guys have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. You also have the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. And you have the 8 of Cups. Right side up. Right side up. Okay, Pisces, what's going on here? Knight of Pentacles with the 10 of Pentacles is basically saying kind of the same thing, only really emphasizing it. This is saying that you are blowing your budget either by not bringing in the money that you know you need to bring in or by spending more than is in the budget and you know it. So blowing the budget. It looks like you actually had a goal of taking your security to the next level, but when you blow the budget, you're blowing it really good because you're taking this out of reach for a little while. Not going to be able to reach that security goal for a little while whenever you blow this budget. Okay, and why is this happening? Because of an 8 of Cups. You've walked away from a situation that was making you feel depleted. So it could be as you're walking away from the situation that makes you feel depleted, you kind of have some resources to gather. And that might be making you blow the budget and slow down on your goals temporarily. Temporarily. Okay. So that's what we have going on for the day. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. I do appreciate it. Thank you for spending some of your precious time with me, for putting thumbs ups on this video, and for sharing it with others. And of course, thank you to those of you who are ordering private readings with me. I love getting to know you all there and getting to catch up with the ones that I know of you there. Everybody have a fantastic, wonderful, thrilling, and peaceful day. And I'll see you guys the next time around. Peace out.